In a world that moves fast, this is a pause. It's about the journey, the becoming. So take a breath, take a moment, and take a seat with Chia.
Hey guys, welcome to Sit with Chia, where we meet the people behind the culture. Today we have a special guest in the building, the one and only Diani.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for making time for me and really just kind of sharing your presence here with us. So it means a lot.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Blessings.
I want to get into your upbringing. So I know you grew up in Jamaica,
Yeah.
right? And specifically Spanish Town, right? So I read somewhere that before music, football
Yeah,
was the direction you originally wanted. Can you
Yeah.
talk about that?
No, actually, not. You guys call it soccer.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man. Football in Jamaica. Football was a means to an end. I always said it. I always loved football, but it wasn't necessarily something I was thinking about being as like a job.
Yeah.
Long term. Yeah, it was always something I wanted to do, like to get myself through college. Obviously, the free lunch was always good. But ultimately it was just to basically get through college and figure out life after that.
Yeah.
But music was always something that was a part of my life. Even before football, I was always singing. Singing at home, singing in the bathroom, singing at grandma, singing in the back of the classes.
How did you get into music?
Literally just singing. My
singing.
grandmother was always singing. My father used to play music like in the basement. That's why I'm like Dennis Brown, Bob Marley. You know, New York,
Yeah.
Jamaican houses,
Yes.
they used to have like the basement, and they have like the basement.
Yeah.
They play music and, you know, cook and food. Very Rasta, very cultural. And my mom was always a person that always plays music. She was more like R&B-esque, you know, like Usher, R. Kelly, along those lines. She was always that. So it's almost like I got both sides,
Yeah.
from Jamaican culture to like American R&B. Yeah, so that's why I was always in tune to the music. I always try to emulate those artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then I know, so like at the age of 14, so I remember you said something like around 14, right? That was like your first time in like in a studio session.
Yeah.
And you were like, damn, I don't think I sound good. But like, what what
it
made
was
you kept
horrible.
going? Like, you know, I know your mom and your grandmother played a huge role in your
very
music
integral.
career, right? But like, what made you to not give up? Because a lot of people could have just been like, nah, this is not for me. But what was it?
No, you know, I was always that type of person. I was always very determined in what I do. So, for instance, with football, I was never necessarily the best person in football, but I practiced and I got better over a period of time. And the same thing with music.
Yeah.
I do think you have some people who are naturally gifted, but I worked very hard on crafting not only my sound, but crafting myself, understanding music and just being music and being a part of music. So, yeah, I was never. I didn't feel down.
Yeah.
While,
it was just more
it was more like a
motivation.
motivation.
Yes.
Yeah, being able to like express music because it was something new, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're doing something new, it was never an issue. Failing at 1st, you're just learning while we go along. I'm still learning as well, but yeah, I enjoy the process.
Yeah. And you're also a poet.
Yes, I think
Right.
I'm a poet first, musician after.
And I love how you said that, and I want to ask you, what does being a poet, what advantage does that give you when it comes to like writing your songs, you know?
I think they're same in the same. One is just with melody, one is not. But what I learned in poetry is that the weight of words and the importance of words and the placement of words. So like in most of my songs, they're very intentionally placed
Yeah.
for a certain emotion to evoke a certain feeling or evoke a certain thought. And what I learned from music is bringing these thoughts through music and
Yes.
through melodies and through feelings, you know. So that's what I learned in poetry, just placement of words and how to depict imagery and making you read, see or see. Make what you read, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the feeling that you create out of your songs? Because you're all about like positivity. Like, live life to the fullest, be yourself. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's always
like
the intention.
My favorite song right now is Live a Little. I was
Live a
dancing
Little.
to it before you came in. Like,
that way I thought about.
I don't know what you put in that song, but it's
life.
been on repeat.
I put life. I put life. I place life in that song. But yeah, for me, when I was writing these songs, my intention is always for either hope or finding love or just understanding yourself, ultimately. Because that's what I learned about in my understanding of music. Every music that my parents is always heavily based off something motivational or something based off of love.
Yes.
And that's why even the type of music I do is heavily based off of life and based off of love.
Ooh. And you know, I want to ask you about love, right?
Yeah.
Would you say right now you're singing from a place of experiencing love, remembering love, or preparing for love?
All of them. I think all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Because, for instance, some of the songs of this album were from my experience of love and my understanding of love.
And what is your understanding of love?
It's patient. It's kind. So much more. I said it in a song actually called "Love Is Infinite," which is our next poem I wrote. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it varies on the type of songs because I wrote from different experiences of my life.
Yeah.
The album itself is not necessarily like done today. It was done from a period of time, like almost 6 to 7 to 8 years.
Oh wow.
Some of the songs are 8 years old. So, you know, it's a different growth when I was understanding love at this point versus me understanding love at next point. Yeah, so that's why I said that. All three of them are my answers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I have a juicy question for the audience, the ladies that are watching, right? When it comes to a woman, what is something that just draws you to her? Especially that we're talking
Other than
about
their mind?
love. Yes.
I love the mind. I like a good conversation.
Okay.
Like a very intentional conversation, not just random nothings. But I do like random nothings as well.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for fun facts. I like a fun fact. But yeah, definitely the mind and being able to be in your presence and not necessarily need to talk, but we still understand
each other.
Yeah, I like that vibration.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a strong support from Africa, you know, being a Jamaican artist, you know, and Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy was a huge fan of he is a huge fan of your work. What, like, you know, kind of, it's a different sound, but it's similar, you know. So as a musician, like, have you kind of like, is there any Afrobeat or Amapiano artists that you would love to do a collaboration with or work with?
Yeah, I love all of them. I'm a child of Africa, you know. We're one and the same. So when you said they're different sound, they're the same sound. It's just like different, you know. Probably language. Obviously, you guys speak Yoruba and different types of verbiage. However, it's the same struggle, the same love, the same fight, the same feeling, and the same fight of motivation. Nonetheless, I love all Afrobeat artists. You know, I love Afrobeats because of the eclectic nature of it. You know, the instrumentals and also the musicality of it.
Yeah.
You know, for Fela Kuti, from going straight down to Burna Boy, I'm a fan. I'm a supporter of it. So if you were asking me, like a list of names who I would like to do music with, that would be too endless, and you know.
I think I would love to hear you and Thames together.
Somebody told me that already.
You and
actually.
Thames will make a good hit.
Yeah. Actually, I agree. She's amazing. Her voice is heavenly.
Her voice is amazing,
heavenly.
And your vocals. That's why I can really like. I can hear it.
Yeah, man. Her voice is heavenly for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are a lot of amazing Afrobeat artists now, which are really inspired by. You know.
What is your favorite, like, what is something that you take with you wherever you go that's a piece of home that you just carry with you? Because I remember you like, I love Jamaican, I love everything about being Jamaican, I love the food, and you know, so what is something you're just like, I take this with me wherever I go? Mindset.
Because we're a very prideful people. Yeah. Like Africans, you know. We're very much very prideful people. And I said that to say that, you know, not saying that we're above anybody else, but we're not below. Yeah. You know, we're all equal, we're all one blood, but we're still, you know, very prideful of our humble beginnings and where we have reached, you know, and the work that we have placed to become what we prayed for. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I think I carried me everywhere. When Jamaican pride, Jamaican culture, I'm African blood. Yeah.
Well, let's get into this new album that you're about to bless us with.
LLP.
You know, is dropping this Friday. Spent so many years putting so much energy into this craft, you know. What should people expect when they listen to this? So I've actually been lucky enough to actually hear it today. So before you and your team arrived, I had it on repeat. I had all of them listen to it, vibing it. But you know, what is I guess like the message you want your community, you know, your fans to feel when they hear this drop?
It's in the title.
Yeah.
Live
Live,
life,
prosper.
and prosper.
Yeah.
That's what I want them to get. That was intentionally put in the title too, you know.
And where did you get that mindset, to live life and prosper? Like,
It was just something I always adopted. For me, it was always bigger than myself, you know, and I always wanted something that represented that, and I really coined the term "live life and prosper" out of that. In music, not even just music, in Jamaican music, dancehall music, you know, you have Gaza,
yes,
which represent like, you know, them very down to the earth, very rugged and rough, gully the same way, upbringing of struggle, and the list goes on.
Yeah.
So there's always something that represented not just the artist, but represented the movement of the artist.
Yes.
You know, so live life and prosper was one of my terms that I coined, that was something that was bigger than me, but also was very resonant to every single person that is associated with my music.
Yes.
Ultimately, living life and being prosperous in all aspects of your life is always something that I think every single person tries to aim for, regardless, you know, whether it be mental prosperity, emotional prosperity, spiritual prosperity, or financial prosperity.
Yeah.
That's where the mindset was created, and I know it was very much reaching further than just Diane or just Diane's music. It was just something that spoke life into every single person that I met or came across.
Have you always had this mindset? Because it's refreshing to hear you speak like this. I tell people, like, it takes a lot to move through life and just have this abundance mindset, you know? It's a lot, and usually when people talk like this, it tells me like, yo, they must have gone through so much in life, you know? How have you always had that mindset of like just live life to the fullest, prosper, wake up each day with gratitude? Like, has that always been your mindset, or did something kind of happen in your life along the way that just that kind of switched that for you?
For me, I want to say yes and no. Because the concept was something that was crafted over time. Yeah, I was always the type of person that is, you know, always motivational, always positive. But there were moments where it was dark as well, and I had to garner my own motivation, not through anybody or not through an external force. You know, it was always myself, and that's how I learned. You know, self-motivation is probably the best motivation in most cases.
What did that look like for you?
Especially music. Music is very...
Music it's healing. I tell people music heals.
Yeah, but the process of music was, you know, it was one of the reasons why I even crafted that term, because, you know, was difficult in the space of music. You know, obviously you have turmoils and trials, you have ups and downs, and you have good sides, which is like, you know, the sides where people show or want to present. So, you know, learning music and growing or coming through music, I learned how to, you know, keep myself afloat, keep myself motivated, keep myself out of the dark. And that's how the concept was created. I realized that it was not just about me, it was bigger than me. And music, most people tend to forget that it's not just words and song. It's very much
spiritual.
Yeah, man, very much spiritual, you know. And I'm very intentional, and I was very intentional when I created this body of work. You know, in selecting the type of messages I wanted on this body of work. And that's how, you know, the concept, the thought, everything was created because of LLAP, of how I function in my life.
Oh, I love this so much. So you have been on the road. Like, you just literally came from LA to New York.
Literally, last night. Yeah, literally, like about 12 o'clock we keep reaching.
And trust me, it is an honor that you and your team were even to make time for me, right? You know, to be on set for this interview. But how do you reset? Like, how do you, you know, just when it's all said and done, like, what do you do when you get home to just kind of like woosah, like let me just rest a bit.
Yeah, most people, yeah, most of the people that even follow me and my supporters, they will know that I'm a river baby. I love water.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love water body. So it's either I'm at the ocean or beachfront, you know, listening to waves.
Yeah.
And, you know, I probably burn a spliff, you know. I don't know if I can say that on this, you know. Indulge in some, you know, marijuana, some ganja. Or I would either just be at the river, you know, wash me hair, all the vibes. But I'm a river baby, I'm a water baby. I love being near water bodies. I love being near the ocean because it's my sense of cleansing, my sense of restart, you know. So even after every show I do, I always go to the river and wash off every show. Even Live a Lick, for instance.
Yeah.
It was after, I think it was my UK tour.
Yeah.
I had a tour in UK and I was like stressed out. XTM, Kareem sent me the rhythm, and that's how Live a Lick was created. I was really tired.
Yeah.
I was exhausted and I just wanted to literally live a little, and that's how the song was made. Literally by me being tired and I wanted to just relax and just all our vibes and just
Yeah.
refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and it resonated.
And I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Whenever I feel stressed, like I'm happy you get it. Some people don't understand it, but I'm like, there's something about the water that makes me feel small but also big at the same time.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? And it's just very relaxing. It calms my mind, and then it keeps me grounded.
It does,
Yeah.
it does, it does. It keeps me flowing.
Okay, so you know, when it's all said and done, right? What is the legacy that you ultimately want to leave?
Remembered by.
Yes, like what is it like when you know, Bob Marley left such a, he's a legend, you know, he left such a strong presence, and not just like, you know, globally, you know. And I see you because your music is global, it's international, you know. Everybody, Africa, Ghana, South Africa, like we're hearing it back home, you know. So what is that legacy? What is that remembrance you want us to kind of just like, you know, you want to leave us with?
I was a lover of life. That's what I want to remember by.
Yeah.
You know, I was always true to myself and being authentic in what I represent and living my life to the fullest. You know, no regrets, no fear of fear. And I was always, you know, brave, strong and courageous in everything I wanted to achieve. Yeah, so as I say, all the best word I can summarize everything, what I just said is LLAP.
Yeah.
May I live life and I was being prosperous while living life.
Amen, amen, amen. What is the song of the day?
The song of the day, Love is Infinite.
And this is in the album, right?
Yeah, man.
Why is that the song of the day?
Yeah, because the world is so dark, you know, and the world lack, you know, love.
Love,
and
the world needs love.
Yeah, they keep
Definitely.
on forgetting that it's an infinite source.
Yeah.
You know, you have solar power, you have fossil fuel, and you have love. You know?
So my last gift for you is, so as part of this show, Sit with Chia is giving people their flowers, right? Rather than waiting till somebody passes away to then tell them how amazing and impactful they are, I believe that we should give people their flowers while they're still here, right? And so you are somebody that I know, you just met me today, but I've been a fan of your music, fan of your work,
thank you so much.
know?
Give thanks, give thanks. Give a round of applause for that. Hey, thank you so much.
This is me. We have a gift for you. It is made in Ghana.
Ah.
My skincare body oil. It's in here to give for you. Really.
Thank you so much.
But this is just more of, really just, it's not even so much about the gift, but it just means my way of saying that we see you, we appreciate you, we value you. Keep being authentic to your work. Keep being real with your music. Keeping it real with us. You know, the world needs love.
Yes.
You know, it needs emotions, it needs vulnerability, you know. And I love how you show that so perfectly, you know, in your own way, in your own truth, in your own light. And I love the fact that you also tie the culture into it. And you're showing us that you can go global, you can make the music without losing yourself. You know, you don't have to conform to what everybody else is doing. You know, you can walk your
Yourself.
life, you can
Facts.
be yourself and live and prosper. So
Facts.
this gift is
Thank
just
you so
my
much.
way of saying thank you and
Appreciate
yes.
it. Yeah, man. And congrats on the skincare line as well.
Thank you.
I hope it's prosperous.
Amen. It is.
Yeah, man.
Well, guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in on today's episode, and stay tuned for more. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Live life and prosper.
For a way to get through. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is, all I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. It's the pleasures and pressures of life we look down to, so try your best to make time for joy when the sorrows and pain of life sets on you. We both know that there is no choice, cause every lesson is a blessing. No stressing or guessing. Life is for the living, we know. We just live it to the fullest and let the good times flow. Cause all I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more could make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more could make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. Hey, I've been feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. So many days that I have been working so hard. From week I've been anticipating just to take my day off. Because life it can be amazing if you just pause, yeah man, say live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more could make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so hard. So much to learn, so much to see. Some make it hard when it can be a breeze. We seek peace and to live at ease. Free as can be like the birds and the bees in the trees. Struggle with face is real. Happiness is scarce and it's easy to steal. There is beauty in despair, comfort in the fear, because we know that Jah is always there. Live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more could make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more could make a mickle. No matter what you trickle, cause no matter what you trickle, only live a little. All I wanna do is live a little. All I wanna do is live a little.